The NRL SA 2015 season continued over the weekend with the semi-finals of the ISC Cup and the Reserve Grade Shield at Hanson Reserve and Dry Creek. Hi, I'm Ben Palmer and this is the fresh 92.7 NRL SA Weekly Recap. In the ISC Cup Major semi-final, Roosters through to their fourth consecutive grand final after defeating Eels 19-16. The hard-fought contest saw Eels capitalise first, using efficient ball movement whilst applying good defensive pressure. The Roosters broke through with Dane Keeper diving over the try line, but the Eels scored again through Damon Gordon to lead 12-4 at half-time. In the opening set of the second half, the Roosters' comeback was on with quick passing and a quick switch of play, resulting in 2 tries in 10 minutes. The Eels regained a 2-point lead after an impressive 60-metre sprint down the sideline by Darren Williams. A good run by Roosters' Mickey Richards also saw Hohepa Jackson push through and snatch back the lead. With still 15 minutes remaining, the game was up for grabs, but the Roosters held strong and came out 3-point victors. Best on ground was Roosters' Mickey Richards, who scored 1 try and 1 field goal.
It's the ISC Cup Major semi-final. We just had the Roosters defeat the Eels 19-16, joined by Mikey Richards. Mikey, how'd the boys go? Must be happy with the game?
Yeah, it was a good game. We were struggling there in the first half, but I think we come together after the first half and we done all right.
So you were down half-time 12-4. What did Terry or Robbo say to you boys?
Just our discipline, and then just our tackles coming off the line and just going back to our sets, finishing our sets. But yeah.
Now you had a great game. You scored 1 try, including that field goal that probably sealed the game for you boys. Any of the other standout players?
Yeah, Big Hipper, he come on and made a good impact when he come on. Yeah, there's a few of the boys, but yeah, just our big fellas up front led us around the park. So yeah, went back to the boys.
Now this is your 4th finals campaign for the Roosters, but your 3rd. What will you be working on in the week?
Just getting together, having the week off, spending a bit of time together, and yeah, just be ready for week after next. Yeah.
Fantastic. All the best.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you.
In the minor semi-final, Raiders knocked Bulldogs out of the finals race with a convincing 44-point victory. The Raiders got off to a dominant start with the return of some of their key playmakers in Junior Fono and Luke Chant, who had their hand in the opening tries of the game. Some good runs by the Bulldogs centres brought them close to the try line, but they were unable to score and trailed 28-0 at half-time. The Raiders continued their offence in the second half using clean ball movement to score with 7 different try scorers for the game. The Bulldogs got on the board after a nifty piece of play close to the line, and a kick from Francis Wapau saw Patrick Duro collect the ball and score. A number of try-saving tackles by the Bulldogs' Michael Holland did not stop the Raiders' attack, with the final score 50-6. Best on ground was Raiders' Luke Chan, who scored an impressive game and scored 2 tries.
The ISC Cup minor semi-finals. We've just had the Raiders defeat Bulldogs 50-6, joined by the referee for the match, Vic. Vic, how was the game for you?
It was a little bit one-sided compared to last week's game. I don't think the Bulldogs really had their game on today, so it showed in their discipline through the game.
Sure. And any dominant players or standouts you want to name?
I don't actually know the names, but there was number 9 and number 2 in the Raiders were very well stood out. They broke a lot of tackles. Number 15, I think it was, for the Bulldogs, he started to make a few breaks as well.
Yeah, fantastic. Now they're going to be playing Eels next week. What do you see happening in that game, or any predictions for the final series?
I think that game will be another hard, tough game, as long as they both stick to their game plans, and I think it'll be a fairly fair game.
Fantastic. Thanks, Vic.
Thank you.
In the Reserve Grade Shield Major semi-final, Panthers are through to their first grand final after defeating minor premiers Tigers 18-12. The game started similar to the week prior, with solid defence by both sides and no score for 20 minutes of play. A crafty little kick and regather by Panthers' Brody Mayhew broke the scoring drought as the Tigers' handling errors were costly at the other end of the ground. Trailing 10-0 at half-time, the Tigers came out firing with quick hands between Ricky Pickia and Ben Mitchellmore saw captain Daniel Black cross the line in the opening minutes of the second half. But the Panthers could sense a finals berth with strong runs up the middle by Franklin brothers, and a late penalty goal to Rana Marston sealed the win. Best on ground was Panthers' Ben Rottimer, who played a strong attacking game and scored 2 tries.
The Reserve Grade Shield Major semi-final. Just had the Panthers defeat the Tigers 18-12. I'm joined by Ben Rottimer. Ben, you scored 2 of the tries and a bit sweaty after the game.
Yeah.
How did it feel scoring that winning one?
No, it was good, yeah. A bit of luck come my way tonight, so yeah, got the one off the kick over there and a pass over there, so yeah, enjoyed it.
Now you kept the Tigers scoreless at half-time. What were a few of the words that the coach gave you?
He just wanted us to complete our sets and dig deep, for the first 15 minutes. yeah, just keep doing what we did in the first half. Yeah, yep.
Excellent. Any of the standout boys that you want to name?
Yeah, I think Rano and a few of the other boys had a really good game. Rana and a few of the others. Yeah, proud of all the boys. Everyone dug deep tonight, and yeah.
Now you got the week off going into the grand final in 2 weeks' time. What are you guys going to be working on?
I'll be working a lot on our defence. Yeah, we worked really hard at it tonight, and it paid off. So, yeah, everyone get to training on Wednesday night, and see how we go in 2 weeks in the grand final.
Fantastic to be your first grand final as a Panthers club, so it must be pretty exciting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. All the boys are all excited. So,
well, all the best in the preparation.
No worries.
Thanks,
thank
Ben.
you. Cheers.
In the minor semi-final, it was through to the preliminary final after demolishing Titans 72-6 at their home ground. Eels came out strong with a fast-paced attack and wasted no time getting a name on the board, with Peter Garcia setting up scoring opportunity for prop Chris Davidson. Late in the first half, multiple scoring attempts were made by Titans' Bevan Johnston, Matt Norton and Colin Little, but the Eels' superior defence and consistent attack saw the halftime score at 36-0. The second half saw great pressure from the Titans, with Elliot Glendenning scoring at the 15-minute mark. The Eels quickly retaliated and doubled their halftime score to win by 66 points. Best on ground was Eels' James Huntley, who scored 5 tries and 8 conversions.
We're here at the Reserve Grade Shield minor semi-final. The Eels have just defeated the Titans 72-6, and joining me now is stellar player from the match, James Huntley, who scored 5 tries and 8 conversions. James, how do you think you went?
Yeah, I think the team went well, and I think I played my position well and did my job.
And this is your first season out from the junior sides, so how are you transitioning into the side here in the senior team?
At the start it was a bit intimidating coming out and training with the senior boys, but since then I've progressed a bit and starting to feel comfortable in my position heading into the finals.
And last night the Tigers got straight through to the grand final. You've got them next week in the prelims. They've been pretty much undefeated this whole season. How do you think you guys will prepare to match up against them next week?
I think we just got to get some more boys out to training, and I think, we'll give them a good run and hopefully get the win.
From the semi-finals, the preliminary finals will see Tigers take on the Eels in the Reserve Grade Shield and Eels take on Raiders in the IC Cup on Sunday, August 30th at Hanson Reserve. The NRL SA 2015 Kelson McEwen Medal is this Friday, August 28th. It is an invite-only event that celebrates our senior and Colts players' achievements in the 2015 season. For more information, all the fixtures and results, check out our website www.sarugbyleague.com.au or find us on Facebook. I'm Ben Palmer and this has been the Fresh 92.7 NRL SA Weekly Recap. See you at the games.